I was on a plane a while back, and I was talking to a woman, and I forget how it is that the conversation got started. But she announced out of the blue, "I'm a psychic." And I said, "Okay, that's interesting. Tell me, why do you think you're a psychic?" And she said, "Well, the other day I was thinking about my brother, and my brother called. I'm a psychic." I said, "Okay. Tell me, do you ever think about your brother when he doesn't call?" "Oh yeah, all the time. He and I are close. We grew up together. It's wonderful." I said, "Okay, fine. Does your brother ever call when you weren't thinking about him?" "Oh yeah, all the time. It always just makes my day when I get a call out of the blue from my brother." I said, "Tell me again why it is that you think you're a psychic." "Well, the other day I was thinking about my brother and he called. I'm a psychic." Now, at that point, I just kind of let the conversation lapse, because where do you go from there? There was absolutely nothing that I was going to say that was going to disavow her of the notion that she was a psychic. She was making a very fundamental and frankly a very common mistake. She imagined that the fact that she thought she was a psychic made it so. She forgot that there are questions about which our opinions simply do not matter. How many of you know what a wag is? Anybody? That they'll say it out loud, your dog's tail? A wag is a wild-ass guess, is what a wag is. Quite often, the things that we think that we know, we really can't claim to know at all. Really, they're just wags. And wags come in lots of different flavors. Another aspect of this is courage, because this process never ends. You should always be challenged, which means that you never reach the point that you say, "I'm 100% certain." Because guess what? If I say, "I'm 100% certain," what I just said is that nothing could ever make me change my mind. I'm 100% certain. If nothing could ever make you change your mind, is there anything that could cause you to discover that you're wrong? If nothing could ever cause you to discover that you're wrong, is there any way you can actually claim to be right? It never ends. The hard reality is that logically, like 1 + 1 = 2 logically, we can never have absolute certainty. That as soon as you say, "I am certain," what you've said is that all I can ever have is a wag. Knowledge and certainty are the opposite of each other. What that means is that when you act, it requires courage. Courage to act understanding that there's uncertainty. Courage to act even as you continue to look for flaws in what it is that you're thinking. I never promised that I was going to come in here and make it easy for you. But that's the reality. If you think about it, though, now at least you know that you're acting in the face of uncertainty. Because it's a darn sight better to know that you're acting in the face of uncertainty than it is to be unknowingly acting in the name of delusion. And those are your options.